Dum 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 with the Big Daddy camera going on. What do we got here? Dum 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 dum. Looks like the pod track's moving up and down. It looks like Streamlabs is moving side to side. I think everybody's happy. We are all content, are we not? This is a very content show. That's what it's all about. Is everyone sitting quietly properly? Will you dust yourself off? Fold your hands. Please look forward. Keep your arms and hands inside the vehicle at all times during the ride. And we appreciate that. Unless you're on the people mover, because the people mover was really, really slow, and you can hang outside the people mover, and really nobody gives a shit. Only they removed the people mover, and they put in rocket rods, which was a sucky-ass ride, and it destroyed the foundation of the people mover. So even when they took it out, guess what you couldn't do? You couldn't put the people mover back on. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. All right.
Okay.
Welcome to... What's up? What?
Becca Rowland wants to know, is anyone home?
Yeah, I'm right here.
Well, I'm just saying, she's asking.
It looks like the lights are on and nobody's home, but I'm here. Becca, this is not just a pretty face.
All right. Well, a shoeless one is saying, let's get this party started.
I'm trying to. I got sidetracked there with the people mover thing.
And Valerie Walker's going, hello, handsome general.
Oh, there's one handsome general.
We haven't had that in a while.
No, I need 4 before I can begin.
Danny H gave $5 on YouTube going, point of order, the general broke bro code during the podcast.
Danny H, shut the fuck up and quit giving away the podcast. I'm not continuing till I get 4 handsome generals, and I've got one.
From all platforms?
From all platforms.
What platforms are we on tonight?
We are on every platform.
What does that mean?
TikTok, YouTube, Facebook Personal, Facebook Blue, Rumble, and X.
Whoa.
Only because Elon said, dude, we need to get away from politics. You need to just post some dog videos. And I said, all right, man, we'll post some dog videos.
Okay, Shy.
That's one handsome general.
Shy, over $10 on YouTube. Can I get a happy birthday from my little brother, Nate?
Not till I get my handsome generals.
He's a super fan. I told him, get his own friends.
Looking for my handsome generals before we can begin.
Oh, my goodness. Jason Bertrand says, handsome times 4.
There's 2. No, you can't. That's cheating. You can't do that. That's no. No.
I don't
That's
know.
2.
I don't know if you're going to get it.
Okay, then I'm going to deliver a shitty show until we get to 4.
Wow.
That's all you're getting. I'm sorry.
Becca Rowland says, hello, handsome general with a lovey face.
There's 3.
Wow.
One more. Am I asking for... Where's Scott Royston?
Kristen
Scott Royston always gives one.
Hello, handsome general.
There
just trying to get things moving.
All right. Okay. Now we can participate in the Tonight Show.
Okay. Right. Would you like to wish Shy's brother, Nate, a happy birthday? He's a super fan, according to her, but she told him to go get his own friends.
Yeah, I get that. I get where she would say that. It's like, well, that's great that you like it, but get your own friends. You're kyping her doobage. Now, what's his name? Is Nate?
Nate.
Do we know how old of a birthday, how many years he's having here?
No, we do not.
That's going to make things tough. I'm zooming in on you for a second.
Why?
Because you're prettier than me.
Oh, yeah, my hair's up.
Well,
Forgot.
that's on you. I don't know why you did that mess, but whatever. There. Look at the sexiness just flow. And it's all back there. Okay. Happy birthday, Nate. Glad you're a super fan. I am a super fan of Nate as of right now because I just got introduced. Hello, General. Nate General. How you doing? Happy birthday. And here we go. Anything else between the sheets?
Insurmountable Cali Cat, $2 on YouTube goes, are there pop rocks for prizes tonight, handsome?
Who said that?
Cali Cat.
I got to tell you.
I was giving away pop rocks in Vegas. So maybe they were used while in Vegas.
I'm wondering why you were packing so many Pop Rocks, giving them out to the girls. Hey, grab this. No, trust me, Pop Rocks it is.
Mary Mathis and I were packing the Pop Rocks.
What was funny was that when we did the podcast today and that came about the Pop Rocks, I was blindsiding you with that story. You'd never even heard that story before. No. And the first words out of your mouth were, well, I got Pop Rocks right over here. I was like, what? No, we're doing a podcast. No demonstrations right now.
Well, you didn't say, no, we don't have any.
No, I didn't. I just was telling you a story about a trend. You jumped, well, I got some Pop Rocks.
Some over here.
Right here. What flavor you want, baby?
Let's go. Here.
Anyways, those of you who don't know what we're talking about. Oh, look at that. Look at it. What a terror. No one called me out on this. Wow. Talk for a second. I have to change something.
What's your problem?
Well, I don't. It says the Gen X Talks podcast.
Wow.
And it shouldn't say the Gen X Talks podcast. Should
Wow.
It? No.
All right. Well,
Go ahead.
Christina Dvorak on YouTube gave $2 and said, "Good evening, handsome general." They're all coming out now. Sahara H, member for 9 months. "Look, I said hello, handsome general, in person. So that should count as one until next Vegas."
It does count, but you got to see him tonight. I have a very fragile ego about these things.
He really
I have a
is.
very fragile ego about these things. Have to be done in an orderly. Now, Christine Dvorak just chimes in. And just boom, she lays it out there. Bam, right now. No explanation, no story. Just Christine's like, handsome general. That, you know, the unwritten part about Christine Dvorak's handsome general? You can read between the lines on hers. It's handsome general. Get your shit together. Let's fucking get the show going.
Probably.
That's what Christine is telling me. She doesn't write it all out there. She lays it out there with one of these.
Do I have to say it? It's one of those like, do we have to say it?
She got that look. She got that sexy voice and the looks like, don't make me come fucking through the screen here. There's your handsome general. Now put your ego back in your pocket. Get the fucking show on the road. I'm just saying that's how it goes. Now.
Also, the jar is not showing on when we're both there.
Oh my God.
You are just falling apart, man.
I'm not. You know what? What good did the jar do last time? It was the first time it didn't catch everything. Remember that?
Oh, how are we going to know?
All right. I just did it right there. And all the stuff fell in the jar.
Oh my God.
Okay. So
here's hour 3 for us today.
Yeah. Here we go. All right.
Oh, it all went in the jar tonight.
It all landed in the jar. Now, we got to start back here. Gen X
sure?
Mom, your queen is off camera. You heard me. She's
God.
done. No more queen on camera.
Good.
We're done for that for the
That's
moment.
good.
And here's why. We can't start the program. Welcome to the Gen X Talks live stream, podcast, whatever it is. We're all here hanging out, drinking, having a good time. And we can't start this. And if officially, you can't kick the pig and get the barbecue started until you pay the correct homage, and we have that right here. The $1.2 million view of the Sun Valley Fox, that is out in Minden, Nevada. Those are the hills around South Lake Tahoe. Look at this. You see the glass right there? BOTGN. We are the Bottom of the Glass Nation. This is the Bottom of the Glass Nation show. Glad you're coming along with us. But he's got his shot glass. Do you have yours? Good moderators can put up the link right now. We're going to kick this pig, raise a glass, drink him if you got him, light him if you got him, and we'll get going here. All right, ready? I'm drinking refrigerated Hawaiian water tonight, and that's because I'm trying to be a little bit more healthy.
Okay, so yeah, I think Facebook needs a little clarification.
All right, I'm here to clarify.
Because a couple people are saying the real Gen X Talks dad died. Hey, you're not the real guy. He died.
That's not true. Yeah.
They're going pretty far back now.
It is far back. We were actually friends with them. We all started on TikTok about the same time. John and his son, they got out there a little bit ahead of us. And then they became wildly popular on TikTok. And we were friends. We were actually driving up to do a skit with them.
Yeah.
Some inner stuff out. They live up in Northern California, where one of our sons lives. And then their son, he moved. He traveled down to L.A. and was going to school right about the time COVID hit. And then John got sick and went in the hospital. It was not COVID related, but he went in the hospital as we're working all these things. And his son and I actually had a skit we were going to do down when he was down in L.A., where I was going to drive up and yell at him and say, "Your dad told me to keep an eye on you." And he's like, "You're not my dad." We're going to do one of those. And then he passed away. Terrible thing. How that I think his last name was Kelly. John Kelly was his name. I didn't get to meet him in person. We just had conversations through direct messaging, but they were great as a team, as a father-son team. We of course had our own father-son thing, different than theirs, but they always got us confused. They got confused. People were saying that they were us and we were them. They were definitely here first. They were the bigger sensation on TikTok by a lot. It wasn't even close. Great.
Yeah, I think
great
they started like right before you.
They did a little bit before. It's pretty close to the same time, but they were about 6 or 8 or 9 months ahead, and they made a great impact. Great people too, the whole family.
So you are still alive?
Yeah, I'm still alive. They for a year, 2 years afterwards, we used to say, "Oh my God, I thought you were dead," and I'm like, "It's not me." different
We had to do
guy.
that for quite a bit.
But it isn't an impersonation thing at all. It was a side-by-side thing. And like I said, there was collaborations that we were talking about doing, and then we just never did.
I think because he had a beard and he was a big guy, and you have a beard and you were a big guy. I think
he wore it better because he was a foot taller.
Oh yeah, he was
a
big.
huge. John was a huge guy and just a teddy bear of a guy.
Kind of some of the same thing. Like he got mad at him. It was kind of the same kind of spiel going on.
And it was just, I was so, God, just how he passed away so quick. And and we got permission from his family to announce it on one of our live streams on TikTok. They were kind of letting everybody know, but they hadn't really gone public. And I said, well, do you mind if we say something on our show to our followers on TikTok at the time? And they said, no, you go right ahead. So we did. So when people get us confused, I understand, but there's no impersonation thing going on. It literally was a side-by-side coincidence of events. Our shtick was completely different than theirs, but it would have been funny for Briggs to show up as the son in their house and for him to show up in our house. It would have been a funny switch, and we never got the chance to do that.
No, we did not.
Great family, great bunch of people. Huge loss when John passed away, but no, we're not. No one's impersonating anybody. That's how the chips fell. Maybe that'll explain it on TikTok.
Yeah, I know you have a spiel that you want to do.
Yeah,
but we have somebody new that has a question for you.
I would love to answer this question.
Jarhead.
Okay.
1775.
Okay.
Hey, Gen X, new here.
Yeah.
What's up from Ohio? Since you are a fan of DEI, laughing.
Yeah.
A helicopter crash from DC is looking like a DEI, and what is your thoughts on it? Do you have anything? Would you like to address that?
The only thing, and I know some people I can call to ask some questions. Not much higher level than all of you guys. Maybe about news anchor level. They have some inside people. Just because I'm old, and we have a couple phone numbers we can call. But the only thing that diversity related that it sounds like to me maybe would be that diversity, DEI restricted people from getting jobs that should have been able to get the jobs. They could have been staffed fully and trained fully and avoided problems. Because, there was 15 near collisions before this one. There was accidents that almost happened, that they could have been accidents before this, very bad ones. And when they've gone back on the timing, it's always been understaffed. And why weren't they staffed? Because they were holding those positions open for DEI hires is what it looks. So I don't know if you count that as it's not you can't blame like, oh, you're a DEI hire and you didn't know what you were doing. I don't believe that's the case.
Yeah, I also heard late today, right before we went on, that there's something going on where something was turned off, like a detector on the helicopter, like staying. But even besides that, you can't see a freaking airplane in the sky.
It's nighttime. I don't know. It's nighttime.
Come on.
Well, they posted. There was a video on TikTok of a guy inside of the exact helicopter, and he's pulled back between the seats a little bit, and there is glass above, there's glass on the sides, there's glass everywhere. There's no obstruction in those things, but it's at nighttime. And what if they you're talking about maybe they just didn't see the lights passing by. Maybe that's all that was visible.
And then another thing is they did not know they were crossing over the flight pattern of an incoming plane.
I don't know.
That part is hard to buy. Like,
I don't know. I just know there was a lot of close calls, and if you're going to ask about DEI, maybe you could round that out to a failure to fill positions. That's about it. I do not think you could blame it on any one individual as a specific DEI hire. I would, if someone came out and said that today, even if Trump said that today, I'd kind of not believe that. And, I would go against Trump on that until we saw some proof. It doesn't sound like that's the case.
All right.
If it was the case, we'd know that right away. That's all I'm saying.
All right. Well, hey, one more thing. TikTok is showing their face right now.
All right.
We have a comment from TikTok.
Yep.
You're going to love this person's handle.
Great.
Fuck your feelings.
I just made a new best friend.
On TikTok. He goes, Gen X Talks.
Yeah.
Love this guy.
Thank you very much for that. Thanks for chiming in.
Welcome to
Appreciate
TikTok.
anybody who's chiming in on TikTok, rebuilding our ranks there. We are shadow banned on TikTok. We used to get 300,000-400,000 views on the kids' videos. Now they're down to 30 or 40,000. We've had some inside information from some people in the algorithm department at TikTok say, yes, you guys are shadow banned forever. You're never getting out. So just so you know, it's an uphill battle in there. The only way
We're in shadow ban jail.
we are in chat forever. The only way we get out is when people share and share and share and share. But that's it. Other than that, it's a no-win situation. So there you go.
All right. Well,
Anything else between the sheets?
no, you can go ahead.
All
You go
right.
do your thing. I know you're itching to do
Get
this.
and do the Big Daddy camera going back to where we're doing boom, 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 $1.2 million view. Just want to come here real quick, say hi. The handsome level is turned down to 6. Ladies, I'm sorry, but I don't want you going crazy. Well, let's remember before we get going with the show, you guys need to put the cat out, let the dogs in, pull the drapes, settle back in your chair with your favorite beverage, and we can begin. Now, before we get going too far down the road, what is the one thing I've been spending hours and hours and hours on all through the night working on the last few days? You know what it is.
Shopify.
Shopify, trying to get a store up, and not just for Gen X Talks, for all sorts of other, Star Wars and Star Trek and memorabilia from the 80s and Die Hard, trying to fill it up with some qualities, not the stuff you see all the time, some different, unique things. So it's going to take a while, but we're working on it. All right, making sure everybody can hear us on here. There it goes. Okay, making sure we're good there. So just want to cover some stuff that we're doing this for fun. This symbol right here, which I can't put up for some reason. Here's one. Gen X Talks, GXT, Harem Girl Keychain.
That's cute.
Bright pink with pink lettering. That's a good one, right? You can get Gen X Talks chargers, inductive chargers for your phone. Those are kind of cool. Those are a little design we came up with there for those. This is one of my favorite ones. People will buy this, and they may never use it, but they're going to have it laying around their house for people to see. A mouse pad with me going like this, and it says, if you can read this, someone stole your mouse.
That's funny. That's funny. On the chargers, I really like the Gen X Talk GXT on that.
Yeah,
a lot.
I did that in a different font on that.
I like
I'm
it.
learning how to do that. There's also there's a few other versions of that too that come out. You can go check them out. And there's girl ones too. There's pink ones for the girls if they like those.
Cool.
So there was another one in here. I'm worried that these may sell out.
What's that?
Trippy pineapple slippers.
I want some of those so
Trippy
bad.
pineapple bathroom slippers. You get out of the shower, got to slip on your trippy dippies. Now, here's the thing.
Your trippy dippies. That's what you should name
Trippy
them.
dippies.
Trippy
Now, here's the deal.
dippies.
There's Trippy pineapple right there with his Twilight Zone spiral eyes. And you realize when you get out of the shower and you wrap around in a towel, his eyes are looking straight up that towel.
Oh,
I
love
a peek.
it.
He's getting a peek.
I love it.
I'm
I
just
want
saying.
those. Those are so awesome.
Also, you
Trippy
asked me to
Dippies.
do something.
But now, people on the other platforms, Trippy Dippy Pineapple is our moderator over on our YouTube channel.
Yeah.
He's been here the longest as a moderator.
Trippy Pineapple is a
paying
moderator.
homage to Trippy Dippy.
To the executive producer of the show, Trippy Pineapple. So you gave me something that made one little change, and I'm putting it everywhere. It's on T-shirts. This is on a wine glass. You had Bad Mom Club.
Oh yeah, Bad Mom Club.
I changed it.
Uh-oh.
It's Badass Moms Club.
Oh, that's even better.
It's Badass Moms Club. I go through and I can put it on. I put it on a T-shirt, put it on the wine glass. But you could be sitting around your house and people say, "What is your thing?" It's Badass Moms Club, and so that's going out on some stuff.
I like that.
Anyway, also we did our broadcast today at 10 o'clock on kgxtradio.com. We went live and did our podcast, and today's podcast will drop at 12:02 a.m. in the morning, and you can listen to it wherever fine podcasts are sold, mainly on Spotify, Anchor. It's on Apple. You know what? I got a confession to make on something here,
Oh, go ahead.
and I'm going to bring
Is
up
it Confession Thursday?
it might be.
Okay.
I'll bring up a name I swore I was never going to say again. Okay. When we put it out, we put the podcast out, it goes through Anchor. And Anchor is linked to Apple, to Amazon, to Spotify, and 30 other Podbean and all these other. It goes out everywhere. Okay.
Right.
Somehow or another, we have 2 Apple accounts. And one is linked to where it just goes out in the morning like everybody else. But there's one I have to go do manually, and it's a pain in the ass, and I do it every week. I drag it all over there. The artwork has to be changed and shaped, and it's a pain in the ass. But I do it. And when I hit it, Lionheart figured it out like 2 years ago. That doesn't drop at midnight.
Oh, really?
That drops the moment I put it up.
Oh.
So sometimes he would be talking about the podcast, and this is before we went on the radio, and I'm like, how the fuck does he hear the podcast before it goes out? And then I realized, I went back and looked, that one channel on Apple, if you know how to get to it, I don't know how to get to it, it's not the regular one, it has every episode on there, but it's immediate. As soon as I put it up, all the other platforms are waiting till midnight except that one. It's up there right now live. But no one figured that out but him. And I mean nobody.
Dragon Slayer Jade on Rumble says a coaster could say, "Give me back my coffee." You know, if you could see this.
Oh yeah, we have a bunch of coasters. I even did some Chicks, where's my coaster? You know, there's some Iceman ones in there. So it just, we don't want to put a bunch of stuff. We don't want to let everybody know the whole thing until the whole site's ready.
Right.
You don't want to have people go out there and go, because we've had some problems with things not working, not selling, not creating. We've had a few things we're
getting the bugs out
our
first.
Test people ordered some stuff.
It's in beta.
And said, this isn't high quality. This kind of sucks. We pulled them.
When are we launching it? When do you think?
I don't know. As soon as we're ready.
Well, maybe we should stop talking about the merch then.
Well, I'm trying to get people hyped on it because I'm really putting a lot of effort into it. I'm really trying, and I want it to be really good. And so a couple people every show email me and say, "Hey, I'd like to beta test it for you. I'd like to help out. If you just want to go buy something and tell me how it is, could you buy it? Could you go through the process? How was it when you got it in your hand?" I don't mind doing that with a few more people. If you want to email me, genxdad@genxtalks.com. I just want to make it. I want to help make it right before it goes. And I can't.
And when you do it, tell them when you do it. If you don't like the product, you need to let us know too.
Yeah, tell us if it sucks because we'll pull it. I don't want other people to buy it. We don't know what those things are like. We have no way of getting in there and seeing them.
We can't order all 150 items.
No, and right now, not counting the different variants.
Yeah.
Not like if you have a shirt and there's 30 colors. I'm not counting all 30 colors. I'm just counting one shirt. We have over 102 items for sale.
Wow.
And I'm really working hard on them. I'm trying to make them good. So anyway,
all right.
That's
One more thing, I want to say hi to Brian Sharkey on Facebook Personal. Facebook, he says he's getting slammed in East Tennessee with storms and tornadoes. So we're super glad that you're, that's what he says. So we're super happy that you're spending it with us.
Wait, whereabouts in East Tennessee? Who was it again?
Brian
in East Tennessee. Is that a common thing in East Tennessee to get tornadoes? I didn't think that.
I don't know. I don't live there.
Well, I know. That's why
I've never been through a tornado.
Shit. Guess what? I don't live there either. I'm asking. Because, I always think of tornadoes as Oklahoma. That's what comes to my mind.
Yeah, the plains, like Kansas.
Right.
Yeah.
Tennessee, I'm thinking Smoky Mountains.
I don't know. The weather's been kind of weird lately. Well, it snowed in Florida. Cats and dogs living together. Mass hysteria. It's all climate change.
Climate change. You know what? A guy brought up a really good point the other day about how the business people of the world, if they really thought climate change was the thing, they would start spending their money in directions to avoid climate change. And the guy was right. He solved it in my mind with one simple statement. He goes, okay, if climate change is real and in the next 10 years, Florida could be completely underwater because it's good, the ocean will rise 3 feet and then all of Florida is gone, right?
Okay.
Why are banks still loaning money on houses on 30 and 40-year loans? They would not do that. They would not loan money. These Fortune 500 companies wouldn't be building businesses down there if they figured in 5 or 10 years they're going to be underwater. They wouldn't do it. So the money makers go, yeah, we're all behind you. Climate change, yeah, whatever you want, leave us alone. But secretly they're saying bullshit. Fuck you, that's not going to happen. Or they wouldn't loan money down there.
I got you.
You see that? You see how we just exposed it? You're welcome, America and Denmark. You get that one for free. Yeah.
Facebook.
Good. Glad you're coming along with me on that.
Facebook is saying that tornadoes in Tennessee is not normal.
So this is
Facebook is saying it.
Facebook says it. It's got to be right.
It's got to be true.
So here's the deal. Now you have tornadoes where there's pine trees. they're going to sling some wood around there and fucking hurt somebody.
Watch how you say that.
Okay, that wasn't a sexual reference.
That was kind of funny.
Everything's dirty with you, I swear to Christ. You can imagine now in the plains it's a lot of cows and dirt. But if you do that in Tennessee, you're going to have trees, thousands and thousands of trees that are now flinging around at 600 miles an hour. That's not a good thing, man.
Like spears.
Yeah. Where do you hide from that shit?
Yeah. By the way, your beautiful Christina Dvorak dropped $50 in YouTube and she cleared the jar.
Oh.
She said, clear. That's all she wrote.
Yeah, that jar. Well, YouTube people and Facebook people put stuff in the jar. Facebook stuff goes in there, the blue ones. Anything blue in the jar, in this jar over here, that's blue, that says GXT, that's Facebook.
That's Facebook.
So, but it gets full and the YouTube people get pissed.
But Facebook can't see the jar, right?
Yeah, they can. Everybody
can?
Everybody can see the jar.
Oh, very
Facebook,
cool.
TikTok, X, if it's on our screen, they can see it.
All right.
But then YouTube comes along and someone will put in like 20 or $50 and go, fuck you guys, it blows the whole thing up. But it's likes and follows on that. And right now, Streamlabs doesn't allow any other platforms to participate yet. They will. They'll have things that we can put things in from TikTok and we can put things in from Rumble. But right now, it's just that. See, Sammy Joe just liked the stream and a blue one fell in there. You'll see it fall. So there's okay. Sammy Joe on that one. All right. So anyway, I had stuff to say. I had a program to get to. Boom, 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 boom.
I know. We're just jabbering like we do on our podcast.
Can I use this platform to whore myself out for something personal? Just for 60 seconds. I promise it'll be short.
I'm going to time you.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're listening to this program live or watching it on a rerun, please pay attention. If you don't know what the word rerun means, you're too young for this program, and I need you to shut off your computer and leave and don't come back. If you do come back and you figured out what the term rerun means, it's a very Gen X term, you have to sit at the little kid table for the rest of the night. Okay? Good. Glad you understand. This is a very shitty picture of a beauty rest, and it's by Simmons, and it's called the hospitality version. It's almost impossible to find these, but this is one of the most comfortable mattresses I've ever slept on in a hotel. I ripped it apart and took a picture. Does anybody know how to buy one of these? How do you buy the hospitality version?
Did you Google it?
Yeah, you can't. All the places that sell Simmons, like all the retail stores, none of them have the hospitality.
We used to have a mattress guy in here, remember?
I know, but they didn't sell Simmons. He was at Diesel.
Oh.
He was in Valencia down by Magic Mountain. They sold something else. When you call up one of the stores and say, listen, you sell Simmons and I need the hospitality one, every motherfucker goes, well, we have this version, which is the same as No, don't tell me that shit.
Marriott, if you go on Marriott, they have like a little shop for you to buy.
Yeah, if you buy one through Marriott, at their stuff, they'll sell you anything in their room. They'll sell you a TV.
Yes.
They'll sell you the lamp. They'll sell you the clock on the wall. It was $6,000 for this mattress.
Of course, they're going to make money, man.
Okay, is there anybody out there who can help me find a Simmons
If anybody's out
Beauty
there,
Rest,
a mattress
please,
person,
or just steal one and bring it to me, and I'll give you $50 for it, please. It's the hospitality version. I'm a big fat white guy. I need to sink into that mattress. If you figure out a way to get one, I will be eternally grateful. Name your price. But what you want? I will share anything with you. But we gotta.
What kind of buffering?
Oh, okay, yeah, you can do that. Just letting you guys know that's a big thing with me. It's a shitty picture, but if you write down Beauty Rest, Simmons, hospitality is the word that we can't figure out. Just letting you guys know. All right, I had some stuff to do. My wife is going to change. She's going to change our internet connection right now. We're buffering a little bit. So, and that happens with this one with the studio. She's going to connect us to the house. It'll just take. It's going to glitch for about 12 or 13 seconds. Deal with it. Ready? All right. So it'll take a second, and then we'll be back. Staff, if you guys could let us know in the thread when we're back, let me know.
California, you know.
Hey, rainy California, yeah, and everything freaked out. Okay, so just letting us know if we're back. I'm waiting for the comment section to say that we're back. And Danny A, shut the fuck up, man. That's two, buddy. You're going in a fucking timeout. You're going in the woodshed, baby. Put a fan on the Mac. It won't, because then we can hear it too.
Hey, Taz on Rumble says, I found the Gen X Talk Shopify store. It's already on Google.
Oh, it's on Google?
That's what he's saying.
Seriously? Well, that was damn nice of them.
Rumble's checking in over there. Thank you, Rumble.
Thank you, Rumble. We're not advertising yet because we're not done. But if you go buy something, just realize that we want you to come back. I don't want you to walk in there. It's like having a supermarket, a great big supermarket grocery store, and your grand opening has 2 aisles of stuff and say, well, come back in a week and we're going to keep adding stuff. No, you're not going to come back. So we're really trying to do a good job of putting high quality stuff out there and making it really fun and interesting. I don't want it to be the copy and paste shit everybody else got. I want it to be something fucking cool that's like the unique stuff that only you and I understand. The stuff that you and I get. That's it. That's all. So I'm just trying to give you guys some choices. I'm working on that. We should be done buffering now.
It's all good.
Everybody should be back.
It rained in California, so,
everything's fucked up. Now, I would like, with your permission, I know we were going to do a little old-fashioned you and I talking tonight. Sammy Jo had that suggestion in the staff meeting tonight. We are granting her wish. But can I just go through, I need your help, but can I go through the Valentine segment that I had set up for last week?
Yeah, go ahead.
It is some things that are recommended on Google. Came across my Google feed. Click or don't click. And here's what came up.
Okay.
Click or don't click. And it said 10 ways to practice self-love on Valentine's Day. And yeah, I clicked it. I didn't know what
self-love.
Look what it says. 10 ways to practice.
I can't see it yet. It's not showing. I am behind.
You are way behind.
I'm way behind.
Okay.
Oh, there it is.
10 ways to practice self-love on Valentine. I clicked it. I shouldn't have. I'm a sucker for that shit. I shouldn't have fucking done it, but I did. Okay, so I do need your help with some of these. Now I'll put it up there and I'll wait. You're like 20 seconds behind. I don't get what this is or why this would be this was one of their things that you got to be able to do. It's made by Goop. It's called G-Tox, and I'm reading it. Himalayan Salt Scalp Scrub. And remember, these are, if you're alone on Valentine's Day, this is shit you got to do to yourself.
I can't believe you brought up Goop. That's funny. That's Gwyneth Paltrow's thing.
Goop is something mechanics use to clean off their hands.
That's the name of her company, Goop.
Okay, well, Goop is mechanics green shit to get grease off your hands. But pay attention to what my stupid brain works differently than everybody else's. I admit that, okay? So this comes up here, and you're under self-love on Valentine's Day. Now, no one's doing this to you. You're alone, remember? So you're going to put this shit on your scalp and sit around Valentine's Day going, I'm alone on Valentine's Day. Oh my God, this Himalayan shit is so fucking good. I love myself. This Himalayan shit. Is that what we're doing? Because it says you're alone. It says you're going to be alone. What do you do on Valentine's Day for a little self-love? Scratch your own head with Himalayan goop.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, I don't know if that goop's better. Now we're not done yet. This one, I got to say I kind of understand. I got to be honest with you.
Okay.
This one of their suggestions was whatever you're doing on Valentine's Day alone, do it with a super heavy blanket. Because you have one of those. You got one of those.
I do.
And there are times in the winter you love the heavy blanket. All right, I got that. Now you're still alone. You're not enjoying the heavy blanket with someone else. It's just, hey, if you're alone on Valentine's Day, get yourself a heavy blanket. Okay. Now maybe I'm missing something here. So far, we're 0 for 2. These are swings and misses. How is this helpful and self-love on Valentine's Day?
Hey, right there, I'm going, that's kind of good. I'll take a blanket, a cup of tea, and a book, and I'll be fine on Valentine's Day.
I'm not seeing it. I'm just saying, okay.
What do you mean you're not seeing it? You're not seeing me cuddled in a corner with a book?
No. Here's another one. This is going to, the picture's stupid, but I read the description. They want you to take one of these and plug them into every room in your house, and they're fragrance emitters.
Oh,
big,
yeah.
But the description said, tell me if this makes sense.
Okay.
They want you to put these in every room with a different smell in each room. So your essence and your aura changes when you walk room from room.
Well, yeah.
So you feel like you're going someplace? You're in a new town? You're in a new city?
No, if it's lavender, I want it in my bedroom because it promotes sleep and I want to be, sleepy in my room.
Okay, I was going to bring this up at the podcast and I didn't. I'm going back. You're out now on camera because I got to tell you about something.
Oh, now I'm going to get in trouble?
Abso-fucking-lutely.
Well, why?
Because we go to war with each other in the podcast, and I let you off easy today, and I could have crucified you, but I'm going to give you one. So we're talking about fragrances in the room. You went through straightening up our room, and you do what you always do. You fucking spray shit in the room to make it smell nice.
When?
Does it the 3rd of May? I don't know when.
I haven't done that in a really long time.
No, you did something because right before we left for Vegas, I have a CPAP machine. I love my CPAP machine. Oh my God, I love that thing. I can drink alcohol times double, and that CPAP straightens me out. I love that thing. I don't hear anybody. I don't feel it. I love my CPAP machine. The problem is the CPAP machine, it sits on her hope chest. So anything around it sucks it in and puts it right in my face. That means when my dog's pissed at me, he comes by and rips a fart right there. It sucks it in and puts it right in my face. The fucker knows what he's doing.
It's a scent of love.
But I was so tired one night. You'd done something like, I gotta go. Just crawled into bed, got my pillows, got my blankets, put my mask on, turned on some TV. I'm like, oh, this is so good. But you had sprayed chemical in the room, and it sucked in that. It made my throat dry. Again, I got a sore throat in 2 minutes from the shit you put in that room. All of your lonely Valentine's Day self-care shit in that room went right into my throat. I was like, what? Can you just not spray shit? I live here too. How many guys do you walk into your bedroom with your wife or your chick and they've decorated and it smells funny and you just it cannot seem normal to you? It cannot. And what are they doing? It's like, it's our room too. Maybe I want to go in there and have it smell like gear oil. Can it smell like gear oil for once? Or gasoline? Is every fragrance got to be some color like raspberry? Look at you over there just rocking away, sipping. You know what you're doing right now? Wah, 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 wah. You're just waiting for me to shut up.
I'm just waiting for you to get off your soapbox.
Okay, well, I'm telling you, that was a party foul. You should not have done that to me. Do not destroy the room for your own personal self-interest. There's other people that live there too. Me. All right? Even the dog wouldn't come in that room for about 3 hours. That's how bad it was. All right. Back to what I was saying.
Are you done?
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for allowing you to decide a little sideline there. She really does that shit. And it fucking pisses me off, and there's no reason for it. Anyway. All right, so yeah, this other is the self-care.
Oh, okay, we're going back to Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Wow, you just went totally left instead of right, but okay.
Don't you ever question the direction of this program. I am a trained broadcast professional.
Only you guys would go left and right.
All right. So this one I don't understand. I'm going to read it to you. They promoted this one near the top of the things you have to do if you're alone on Valentine's Day.
Okay.
OC. Okay, it's called Vegas Nerve Bath Oil. Vegas Nerve Bath Oil. And I read the article. They want you to pour like half a bottle in there. I don't know whether Vegas Nerve is what it's called or maybe it tantalizes your vagus nerve. I didn't know I had a vagus nerve.
Well, you said you read it.
It didn't say this will straighten out your vagus nerve. I might pour it right on my vagus nerve to see if it straightens it out, if that's what it did, but it didn't say that. This is a big thing. Climb in there and pour your bubble bath in with your big what's fucking vagus nerve bath oil?
There is a vagus nerve in your body.
There is?
Yes.
I'm going to call Dr. McDreamy in a minute. I'm going to ask him, Dr. McDreamy, where's the vagus nerve? He's going to,
I'm going to look it up because I want to make sure I'm right.
I'm just telling you, this was in self-care. So they're telling you, if you're going to be alone, smell every room in the house, get in a soft blanket, scalp yourself and then do this with strike up a tingly vagus nerve.
It's the nerve that carries signals between your brain, heart, and digestive system.
Why do I want to think, what now, if it would have said your brain, your heart, and your coochie, I'd have been okay with that. We're talking about your digestive, your bowel movements. This is not sexy at all. See, they're losing me here. Here's another one.
That's why I didn't want to look it up.
Here's another one. It says, if you're alone on Valentine's Day and you have no one around, we recommend these yoga cards. And they want you to pick a yoga card, put it in front of you, and then do the pose.
Okay.
You're
alone. If you're by yourself, so
I know.
What?
It's like, oh, what did I draw? Oh, I drew the downward dog thing, and I'm going to go do that. This makes it seem more lonely and pathetic than it already is. I think this is promoting the fact when you're done with their self-corrections and self-love, you're going to be crying. Absolutely crying over it. I would not do that. Pick a card and bullshit. Fucking give me a shot of whiskey and watch a movie. So what
do you recommend men to do while you're on Valentine's Day by themselves?
Well, funny you should ask because they didn't come up with that, so I picked one at the end. We're getting there.
Oh, man. Here we go.
So number 7, and I didn't understand this one. This one, I understand facials and masks. You did that with our daughter sometime when you guys had your fun days around the house. Little slices of cucumber over your eyes.
Yeah, I did that with the girls.
Okay, this one was called a puffer mask. And the description was you can't do any, no, not all this mask, not that mask, our mask, puffer. And apparently it like foams up on you. Again, this is all shit you're supposed to do to make yourself feel better about Valentine's Day. What happened to chocolates?
How about a day at the spa?
Or just, why don't you?
Whoa, what happened to a day at the spa?
Okay, see, yeah.
I'll do Valentine's Day by myself.
How about you send yourself flowers? You can pretend they're from somebody else.
Why not?
Send yourself candy. The doorbell rings, you run over.
Oh my goodness.
I know.
Nobody loves me like me.
Now, the last one for women, I got to tell you, I kind of understood where this was going, although I doubt she's using this tool right. It was give yourself a self-massage. And look at the tool that they have. That tool looks like it can reach 9 different places on your body all at once.
That thing looks scary.
I'm telling you, and it's got the big hook on the bottom. I know what that's for.
What the hell just happened? Just went really pixelated.
It did?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not pixelated.
On mine.
Is it still pixelated?
Nope, it came back.
Okay. So you tell me that this is the last one on there, the very last one. And when you're done with everything, make sure on Valentine's Day when you're alone, you give yourself a big personal massage. Now, I don't know what order you do things in. Is it the scalp, the face, the Vengus tingly oil, and then the massage, and then the big blanket? I don't know. But I know they put this one at the very end after you're all done and you're clean and you're healthy. This is what they want you to do. And you're right. They never said anything about what men are supposed to do.
Okay.
So I thought, well, you know what? I'm not going to leave men out. Not that men are looking for something to do on Valentine's Day, but I did type into Google something, and guess what came up? Yeah. New York's hot dog hooker. New York's hot dog hooker. She was making hot dogs in a motorhome.
Okay.
And they arrested her for actually solicitation. She says, I did not do that. I just get naked and I serve hot dogs. Her on the side of her motorhome, on the side of her camper, you're going to like this. It said, put a little wiggle in your wiener. I'm not kidding. It said, put a little wiggle in your wiener, and this was the hot dog hooker. And I thought, since nobody cares about men, and nobody has, they're not telling us to take a bath, not telling us to massage, not telling us to put a facial or something on our scalp. I thought I'd offer that. If you're anywhere in the New York tri-state area, just find the hot dog hooker and her camper. She's out on bail and ready to serve you hot dogs and put a little wiggle in your wiener.
You would be right there standing in line.
Gotta say, you want to walk up and knock on her camper. Excuse me.
I need a little wiggle in my wiener.
I need a little wiggle in my wiener. Come on, it's Valentine's Day. I'm all by myself. Yeah, it's a true story. A little wiggle in your wiener. The CNN posted this. He's leaving some CNN. So there you go.
Oh, my
anyway,
goodness.
now I'm kind of done with the stuff that I had. Now we'll go back to the side by side, and would you have stuff in here?
I have a couple things to let you know.
Okay, I'm ready.
Shy is saying the general might be a little dehydrated. That's what she's saying. So there you go. Hydrate.
Look at that, Shy. Your radio beams went right to my brain.
Ernie over on Facebook wants to know, Ernie Tilley, where's the drones now? What happened? Did they just fly away?
Yeah, well, like with all things, when Trump took office, they straightened that shit out, and I don't know, what was his explanation that there was the FAA conducting tests,
something like that. That's
listen, just so you guys know, Ernie over there, if you're around the drones again, I still think this is valid. I know it's illegal and it's wrong. It might even be immoral and fattening, because those are the big ones. But if you see if there's drone after drone after drone and no one's claiming they're theirs, it's not our drone, it's not their drone, it's not his drone, it's not your drone, it's not my drone, shoot one down. Shoot it down. Do you know why? Because someone's going to come knocking on your door going, hey, buddy, you shot down my drone. Oh, well, we were wondering whose it was. If you're not going to tell us who you are, then fuck you. We're shooting down your drone. They will come knocking on your door, and we will all learn who it is.
That's true.
All right.
That's very true. Sailor Diggs on TikTok is
Yeah.
saying, much love, fan of you all. So thanks a lot,
Thank you
Sailor.
very much over on TikTok. Appreciate you.
Yeah, Christina Dvorak gave $50 on YouTube saying, for chocolate-covered strawberries for Mom. Oh,
Whoa.
that is so sweet.
Christina, again, why is it always Valentine stuff goes towards the chick?
Because
How
you're
come-
trying to get a little badonkadonk that night.
Well, since you're not giving... I'm not getting chocolate-covered strawberries. You're not sending me to a day spa.
You're supposed to give the gifts so you get badonkadonk. That's how it works.
You know, I'm not disparaging you, okay?
Well, yeah, you are.
But it's like prostitution. They say, well, you don't pay for sex, don't pay for a hooker, don't pay for sex, just get married. You get married, you pay for sex more than ever. You pay. She just proved it right here. On Valentine's Day, I should get that as a gift. No. I'm not going to get it as a gift. I'm going to get it if I pay. If I send her to a spa. If I give her chocolate covered, I pay. It's the worst thing ever. And I'll give you some advice. Some of you youngsters out there, I haven't passed this advice along in a couple years. I'm going to do it again.
Oh, man.
I fucked up. I made a mistake on Valentine's Day one year, and I realized after I did it what my mistake was. I hope I can save some of you. I really hope I can. One year, I got her a brand new Yukon XL.
For Valentine's
Day. Drove it in the driveway. Yes, I got badonkadonk. But the point of the story is, how do you top it next year? No matter what you get her, she's like, oh, yeah, thanks. Last year I got a Yukon. This year, thanks for the pizza and the chocolates that you clearly got from the gas station with a fill up of a tank of gas. You got a free box of chocolates. Thanks for that. And you guys, we get to those positions in life. We're like, you know what? I can get her a big ring this year. I can get her a car. I can get her something. Don't do it. Don't do it because you can't top it the next year. No matter what part of your relationship you're in, pace yourself. Just every year, go a little bit higher and drag that shit out as long as you can. I made that mistake. I fell on my sword.
The thing of the anniversaries. You know, one is paper. Start out well.
Right.
You know, when you get to 50, it's gold.
Yeah, a guy made that list.
Exactly.
A guy
So,
who knew better than me, a wiser man made that list.
You should go back to that.
Yeah.
Start with there. There you go.
Gentlemen, I have learned from my mistakes. Never do that. You know when she gets a car? When you're both 85. When it won't matter, you can get her a rascal scooter.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
it. I'm just telling you.
A Prius or something.
Yeah. Anyway, just letting you guys know. All right, what else you got?
Mr. Fatty on YouTube is celebrating 34 months tonight. The best way to get over one chick is to get under another. Already got the next one, LOL.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it reminds me of there was a funny that we called them comics before you guys called them memes, and it was a little 2-panel thing where it says, the girl comes crying to her mom. You know, Bobby broke up with me. We've been going out for 2 years, and I don't know what to do. I'm so heartbroken. He's already moved on. What do I do, Mom? And the mother dries off her hands and sits her daughter down and says, I can only give you the advice that Grandma gave me when I was your age, when I was 16 and I got heartbroken, and I can pass along Grandma's words. When your boy breaks up with you and you're heartbroken, the only thing you can do is go out there in the world and fuck his brother. Just go do it. That'll set things right. That was the advice she gave. I don't know if that was solid advice or not, but that was what she said. So just passing that along, not saying it's right. I'm not on the chick side of things. I'm on the guy side of things.
Diane Reed on Facebook says, great show tonight, 200 stars. Thank you, Diane.
Thank you very much for the 200 stars. Appreciate you.
Maximus Aurelius.
Yeah.
He's here
Good.
on YouTube.
Hey, far out. I dig that guy.
Does the General still drink on Bottom of the Glass Nation? Been a while since I tuned in.
I do. I will even show you the decanter that I filled myself because Sun Valley Fox is breaking the law. Sun Valley Fox is supposed to fill this when it gets low. He hasn't done it once. Kind of cheap, if you know what I mean. But I do have these, and so I just am not drinking it tonight. Drinking refrigerated Hawaiian water at its finest. But yes, normally we do. It's the Bottom of the Glass Nation is we got to get to the bottom of the glass to get to the truth. Tonight we're letting the truth bubble its way to the top.
Okay.
All right. What do you got?
All right, we have Jeremy Underhill gifted 10 memberships on YouTube tonight.
Thank you, Jeremy.
Life is a stack of pancakes. Who do you think that is?
Life is a stack of pancakes?
Yeah.
Supposed...
They changed their name and want to know. They want you to guess for $5. Who is that?
Am I supposed to know? Do you think I would know?
Yeah, you should know. It's on YouTube.
Life is a stack of pancakes.
They changed their name.
That sounds so familiar. Like we talked about that like last year.
He's been a member for 23 months.
Life is a stack. Can I get a clue? Because I'm drawing a blank.
The clue is in the name.
Oh
my God.
Sam Pancake. Samuel Pancake.
Welcome aboard. Christopher Sevick on YouTube gave $2 just to see who the hoe is tonight.
There is a new $2 hoe if her face. One of you guys, everybody on all platforms can see, it's one of you guys. You gave us a face, a name that we all know from your platform, and it falls in there, and it's in there right now. But until you learn it, you may not know.
Shane on Facebook wants to know, what is the store's name? Isn't it Gen X Talks?
Well, until we publish it, it has some really weird long X13.42 my store at Shopify thing until you publish it. And then, of course, we're going to put it out.
Sorry, everyone.
On when it goes on to Facebook, it'll just say store, and you click, and it goes.
So what's it showing on Google then?
I don't know. I didn't even know it was on Google.
Oh, okay.
I haven't put it up on our website either. Like I said, there's probably a handful of people that have been helping us go through this, and even they would look at it and go, "Holy shit, what a weird fucking name for a website," because it's
in beta right now.
Yeah, it's a made up whole name. You can still access it and do stuff, but it's not out there. I don't know.
Okay, so we don't have it yet till we go actually live with it.
Right, till we turn it on, but it's up now.
All right, John Horn is 22 months on YouTube. Sparky, #1 on YouTube, member for 11 months. I've been behind for a couple weeks. Finally got to catch a live stream. Finally got caught up. Keep up the good work. Love you all, and God bless. Thanks,
Thank you
Sparky.
very much. Thank you.
The Shoeless one on YouTube. From personal experience, if they were flying, I'm assuming it's the helicopter.
Yeah, helicopter crash.
Wearing goggles, they don't pick up LEDs very well. I'm not sure if the lights on the plane are LEDs.
Well, they did. Since you brought that up, there was a story that the helicopter was issued and carrying night vision goggles. They didn't say if anybody was wearing them, but they did say they were issued. The box was checked. They were on board, and maybe that's what he's talking about. I don't know how LEDs come through on night vision. I don't know.
Danny H, $5 on YouTube. I bring the woodshed everywhere I go.
Good. Yeah. Danny H has to bring the woodshed because he says something. He goes, "I'll just show myself into the shed. I just go in there and sit down."
He's now the curator of the
curator.
woodshed.
Remember when it was Joe Haney lived in the woodshed? Now it's Danny H.
Danny H.
Danny H is in the fucking woodshed.
Yeah, it is. Sahara H, $2. Danny already gave you the woodshed. Yes, it's behind you.
Yeah, it's behind me. We got that.
It is right there.
You know what I was trying to make when I was trying to figure out a thing to put on there? Not only are we doing Gen X Talks and some of the staff, but every now and then, like Tribute Pineapple is such an easy one to do because he has his own logo. He's very famous on all the platforms as being an executive staff member. He runs our Discord server, so you guys bump into Tribute Pineapple all the time. But everybody knows Danny H from Invisihuchi.
Right.
When we played Halo. So I was trying to get the Halo symbol for invisibility and incorporate that into something that says Invisihuchi. We'd probably sell 11 of whatever it is.
But it'd be funny.
Because there's only 11 people going to know, but there'd be 11 people.
It's an inside joke.
That's right. There'd be 11 people that were in on the fucking joke. So there you go.
Danny H is inviting people to the woodshed with free Wi-Fi and flamin' hot Funyuns for all woodshed residents.
You know what? You're the only person I know that would go with him for Funyuns. I don't like Funyuns.
I love Funyuns.
You love Funyuns.
I do. And Munchos.
I do not.
Do you remember Munchos? Those are like gas station food.
Are those the triangle ones?
No, Munchos are like. Oh my God! I
don't know what Munchos are. I know what Funyuns are, and I don't like them.
Munchos. I buy them all the time when I find them at the gas station. They're in an orange
Why are you
bag.
shopping at a gas station?
When we're on the road, it's road food.
Well, all right. I don't know.
It's road trip food.
All right. I'm not arguing with you.
Okay, so Shy, $2 in YouTube. She found the link for your mattress. It's in Discord for you. And then Kyle sent us from Facebook, he sent you a link to that mattress.
Wait a minute. They actually found.
Yes, they did.
The hospitality mattress.
Yes, they did. And somebody on YouTube also said they were sending it to you. So.
Man, if you guys, that's a good night's sleep guaranteed. It's one of the few mattresses. Do you know where I took that picture from? I bet you can't guess.
I have no idea.
It was, I don't know what town we were in. It was...
Petaluma?
God damn it. You did. Yes, Petaluma.
After you said it, I was like, I know. Yeah, that was the bed I sunk in and I went out.
It was the dirt track. We were helping the sprint car races.
Right.
Gen X Talks was invited up there to help announce and talk between the races at Petaluma Speedway. And we were staying at the Marriott, and that would just like, oh my God. I could have slept in that thing all day is how good it was.
All right.
That's the mattress. I'm just saying.
The Sun Valley Fox, who is referred to as my brother.
Your older brother? Yes.
My older brother has a personal message for Jeremy B on YouTube.
Okay.
He wants, I love Jeremy B. Jeremy B. He has common sense. That's what
the fuck does that even mean? What is he referring to?
You know what? It's just between him and Jeremy.
They both eat the same flavored Cheerios in the morning.
Doesn't really matter.
I don't know, but what a
it's
random
not for
thing.
You.
What a random thing. Well, it's my fucking show.
It's not for you.
Oh my God! I tell you,
stay in your lane. It's not your
that's
department.
What you should be telling your brother.
It's not your department.
You should have told your brother, "Hey, stay in your lane. That's a random thing. You can't jump in on the Gen X Talk show and just say some shit." Hey, elder statesman aside. There's no context to that. What the fuck? There's now a bunch of people
a whole lot of time on stuff.
I'm frustrated.
Let's move on.
Goddamn angry.
Life's a Stack of Pancakes gifted 5 memberships on YouTube, and he gifted 1 more. Insurmountable Cali Cat, $20. Bombs away. I need to see the $2 hookah.
Well, did it already go through?
I think it did. Werewolf 2004, almost been here for 2 years.
There was I ran across a guy's comment on YouTube today because there was a really powerful video the kid put up. It was from 4 years ago.
I saw that one.
And he's like, my dad said this 4 years ago, and he was right. It got his account suspended in several places, and it talks about, I guess I was commenting on diversity 4 years ago.
A long time ago.
Now, all of a sudden, because Trump's involved, it's socially acceptable, but your Lone Ranger was doing it 4 years ago.
I remember when he ambushed you on that one.
And one of the comments was, the guy says, I have been watching the whole time. I wish I would have become a member the day I subscribed, and my number wouldn't be a 2, it'd be a 4, because he was saying that's how far back his subscription was.
Wow.
So there you go. What else?
Sun Valley Fox is making a comment about Jeremy B's comment. I guess he's reading on YouTube.
Now, he's come a long way. If your brother, that old guy...
And Jeremy B responded with, thank you, Sun Valley Fox.
Okay, so little conversations going on the sidelines here, not pertaining to the show. You know what? If you guys in the comment section just want to talk to each other, you feel free to go right ahead. I'll just sit here and wait till you're done.
So give me a minute. Sun Valley Fox is probably reading this, but Trippy says the Sun Valley Fox is the GOAT. Danny H is just going SVF. The Sun Valley Fox has got fans, man.
Okay,
he's part of the show.
Let me help you guys out with something here. This is important. This is really focus on my side of it. Not over there with her. No, not right here. Listen. Okay, the Sun Valley Fox is not all-knowing. Can we get past that? He is not the GOAT. He's not the greatest. He's not the most fabulous. He's not all-knowing. He's not omnipotent. He's not omniscient. He's just old. He's just been around for so long. He knows a bunch of stuff. He's not a god because he knows the maitre d's name that was at the Union Plaza in 1927. He just happened to be there at the time. Okay? It's kind of like Groundhog Day.
Wow.
He was just around for so long. He knows everything. That has nothing to do with his standing in the world of the community. He's just old. Quit placating the old guy.
I think you're trying to say he has experience.
Well, not all experience is good.
Wisdom.
Okay, here we go. If this isn't the little sister holding up her big brother like, then nothing ever will be.
Okay.
I got you now.
Cali Cat dropped $50. Here you go, General, clearing the glass.
Now I'm watching it go through. Here comes Bump. There's a 19.
I jumped that up so you could see it.
Oh, shit.
Also, Christina Dvorak dropped $50 for chocolate-covered whatever your choice, General. Whoa.
Okay.
Christina, that wasn't...
Yeah, no. I choose chocolate-covered boobies. That she said $50, whatever I want, and you got to do it for $50.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Sun Valley Fox would like 4 handsome so he could start his show?
No, don't you dare. I swear to Christ, anybody who says he's handsome, if I see it, they're going in the fucking woodshed. And I mean, like for a
The
year.
woodshed's only on YouTube.
Well, then you know what? Just if you do that on TikTok, if you call him handsome on TikTok, leave. Just fucking take your shit. Don't promote this. You're feeding the tiger. Don't do that.
Oh, my
There's signs
goodness.
all over the zoo that say don't feed the animals. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? It's the same at the retirement home. Go to the retirement home. There's signs all over.
Wow.
Don't feed the animals. Don't
You're
do
a little
it.
hot right now.
Because this is getting
Danny
hijacked.
Hayes said, handsome Sun Valley Fox. Christopher Sivek said, hi, handsome Sun Valley Fox. John Morgan,
I'll be
handsome
right back.
Sun Valley Fox.
I'll be right back.
Cali Cat, handsome Sun Valley Fox. Jeremy B. Oh, everybody's jumping on that.
I can't go fast enough at this.
Yeah.
I can't even do it. Come on.
That's good.
This is time out.
Oh,
5 minutes.
man.
And a time
That was
out.
great.
And 5 minutes.
I'll
and
send
time
my
out.
brother to the woodshed. You guys can party in the woodshed.
Yeah, you better, because they're just all hanging out in the woodshed. God damn it, there's
Danny
John
H,
Morgan.
hold the door open for everybody. You know,
John
let 'em
Morgan
in.
and you two at 2 Brute.
I'll send you guys a bartender.
Oh, and Sahara. Wow.
Graham
wow.
Gordon gave $5. Sun Valley Fox is handsome. The General is handsome. Mama X is beautiful.
There we go. Okay.
Firewood Art, handsome Sun Valley Fox. I'll go to the woodshed.
My God.
I know where
My
the good
God.
stuff is hid.
Spot and stock. What?
Oh, yeah, he did it too. Spot and Stock did it.
Unbelievable, you guys. Yes, I can stop you all, Danny. This is bullshit, man.
Oh, this is so great.
I wonder if as fast as I'm putting everybody in there, if Trippy's taking them out. I wonder if he's, I'm pushing them all in the front door and Trippy's pushing them all out the back door.
I haven't seen it yet. That's
All right.
pretty
Well, anyway,
funny.
you guys, I tell you.
Graham Gordon gave $2 on YouTube towards Mama's Jeep that I want, that I've always wanted. Might need that in Nevada.
Well, you know what? My white truck is 4-wheel drive. I'll just let you have that.
Yeah, remember that. That's your truck.
They're all my trucks.
No,
I'm just
they're
going to
not.
give you, I'm going to spray paint it pink with a couple of rattle cans and go, Happy Valentine's Day.
Oh my gosh. Sun Valley Fox is reporting in. The show can now begin, General. I'll be in the woodshed. Oh my goodness. Brent on YouTube says, have a rum and coke with me in honor of memory of my dad who passed away on Monday the 3rd.
I would. I don't have a shot glass on me. I have my
But
whiskey.
just use your water.
I will drink with
This
my
is
water.
for Brent's dad on YouTube. He passed away on Monday. Our condolences. We're so sorry.
Brent, for your dad.
All right. Eddie the Roofer on TikTok.
Eddie the Roofer on TikTok.
Hi, Mom and Dad. Greatest pair on TikTok.
Thank you for saying
Thanks,
so.
Eddie.
Thank
that
you
was
very
really
much.
great. Chad Hoffman on Facebook. Munchos are like dehydrated potato chips. Yes, they
Is that
are.
what that is?
Yeah, and they're
All
pretty
right.
awesome.
Well, see, you're not alone. There's people out there that like gas station food just
They're
like you
awesome.
do.
Oh, you like gas station food too?
No, I don't. My
Zingers?
Dr. McDreamy says I'm not allowed to have
Bullshit.
those, so I don't. I abide.
Rumble is checking in. Dr. Shadowlight for $1. General,
Yes, sir, Dr. Shadowlight?
have you tried any of that sweet, sweet banana sauce brewed whiskey? General, you can even drink it from your shiny banana flask.
I am not doing. You know, the kid took that banana flask. That Dr. Shadowlight is the president and chairman of the Banana Sauce Union. Exactly the opposite of everything the Bottom of the Glass Nation stands for. He is the nemesis. Okay, so there's always a nemesis. That's Dr. Shadowlight. He's the evil genius, like Dr. Robotnik and Sonic the Hedgehog. Anyway, he gave us some really wonderful, nice gifts at the Las Vegas meet and greet. We had a big show we did in person. It was hats, the whiskey, and it was a banana flask.
It's right here.
And the kid took it and actually figured he couldn't drink out of it. He filled it up, but he couldn't drink out of it because it had a hole, the hole in it. You know, it was, he's like, I can't drink out of it. He's like, it's too small of a hole. Now I can't get the air in and get the liquid out. And he's struggling with, he filled it up with whiskey. It's, this thing's pretty badass. Comes in the other day, he goes, I can drink out of it now. And I said, how? He goes, I put a straw in it. He goes, it lets the air in and the drink out. Now, this guy, now he kiped my doobage. He takes this on all of his jukebox show. Briggs, the kid, Gen Z kid, he on all of his jukebox shows, this is his preferred method of intake for libation.
It's ridiculous.
And so it's funny, but anyway, there you go.
Yes, he's enjoying it.
It's a lot of fun. Yeah, thank you, Dr.
Becca
Chatterlight.
Rowland gave $19.99, blowing up the jar from YouTube.
Thank you very much, Becca.
Sammy Joe is the Sun Valley Fox is extremely handsome. Can't get me, General. She's over on Facebook.
Oh my gosh, he's hiding in the outskirts. You know, when you're in Facebook and you're part of the show, you're like, you get all the benefits of the good parts of the show, but I can't attack you. I can't do something.
Nope.
It's like hiding on Tatooine at Mos Eisley's. I can't get there from
And
here.
guess what? Christopher Sieving jumped over on Facebook and said, handsome Sun Valley
God
Fox from Facebook.
Damn it. It's just,
And Kelly Dix over on Facebook says, handsome Sun Valley Fox, beautiful Gen X
I'm sorry.
mom.
Who said that?
Kelly Dix.
Who?
Kelly Dix.
Kelly Dix. That's a porn name if you ever heard one. Kelly
I wonder
Dix.
how many times she's heard that.
Every time I get on here and she says something, I'm thinking, you can't. It's starring Kelly Dix. Come on. This is just like.
Can't make that up.
No. Did we determine if that was her married name or her maiden name?
Oh, she told us.
Because can you imagine if she's like falling in love with some guy and she's like, yeah, but if I marry you, my last name's going to be Dix.
I don't know. I can't remember,
Now,
but she didn't tell us.
It's good for the guy if she's marrying him and his name's John Dix or something. That's good, right? But you gotta really think about marrying into that name.
Harry Dix.
Harold Dix. What
Harold
a terrible
Dix.
thing to do to your
How
son.
about Richard Dix? Dick Dix.
Dick Dix.
We're sorry.
All right, so there you go, Kelly Dix. Yeah.
Matthew Cole on Facebook says, I hear the woodshed throws hella birthday parties. So my 46th time around the sun, banana sauce. You can't even touch him. You
What?
can't even touch Matthew Cole. He's in Facebook.
I got to figure out. There has to be a way. I got to figure out how to put people in timeouts in Facebook.
Not gonna
And I will go. No, I will hover. I will open up a Facebook page. I will watch the comments go by. And you fuckers who think you're hiding over there in Facebook, safe, arm's length distance, I will find a way to reach you. Your time is. You know what? I will chase you down. You're going to have to move to Hoth. And then I will find you at Hoth. And wherever you go, I don't care if you go to the swamps of Dagobah, I'm going to find you there. Yes, these are all Star Wars references. If you don't like it, tough shit. I don't care. All right. What else you got?
Oh, my gosh. Dr. Shadowlight on Rumble was asking where the banana flask is, so you
And
just
now
showed
he
it.
knows, yeah.
Eric Leroy is back on YouTube. We've missed him. He's been
Been a
around.
while, yeah.
Yeah, Becca Rowland gave $1.99, still trying to find out the hoe.
No one knows who the $2 hoe is.
Nope.
Okay.
And we got some gifts on TikTok from many people over there. Thank you so much for all the gifts over on TikTok.
No names over there? I'd like to know who's doing that on TikTok if you can.
I've got King's Seed.
King Seed, okay.
Yeah, that's the one I got. I don't have any more, just like little gifts.
Well, still, I'd like, other than roses are pretty common. Thank you for the roses, but some
it was a
people
heart.
some people give big gifts, like a
Yes.
car or a satellite or a Milky Way. Man, if they take the time to do that, I want to say their names 3 times till they appear
Well,
like
if it comes
Beetlejuice.
across and the moderator over there lets me know, I will make
Do
sure
we know
that you
who's
hear.
moderating so we can let them know on TikTok?
I believe right now it is Trippy Dippy Pineapple.
Trippy Pineapple is your contact person
He's
over.
rocking YouTube and rocking.
So if you see him on
TikTok.
Trippy Pineapple's name go by, he's the moderator for Gen X Talks. He comments back and forth. He says nice things to you and stuff. That's his role over there. So if you see Trippy over there, tell him, hey, that's your guy to get to know. He's the one who checks you at the door. He's the petty functionary with the clipboard, bitch.
Spot and Stocky wants to know, can you get a Woodshed shirt now? We have discontinued the old ones.
Yeah, we discontinued the Woodshed shirts.
We'll be getting some new
Gen
ones.
X Mom actually used to make all of our merchandise here. We didn't sell very much, but she made it here. And especially with our move coming up, we just can't keep doing that and selling it and putting it in the mail and all that. So we will design a Woodshed shirt. But I'm going to tell you, there was a caveat. There was a caveat to the Woodshed shirt. You were not allowed to purchase one unless you had been sent to the Woodshed. And it said, I survived the Woodshed.
Yes.
And you had to remind us, convince us, or screenshot that you had been sent to the Woodshed, or we would not sell you a Woodshed shirt. That's kind of the way it was. I'm going to have to do something like that on Shopify where you have to have a specific promo code to buy it.
Oh, that'd be cool.
And if you get into the Woodshed, then I'll give you one. I think that's fair,
All
right?
Yes. Kelly Dix is chiming back in on Facebook.
All right.
Remember, my dad's name is Bob Dix, and her brother's name, so her uncle is Max.
Max Dix. Oh my God. How cool would that be? You're in high school and some chick comes up and says, "I love that I'm watching you play football. You're the greatest receiver ever. What's your name?" Dix.
Max
Dix. My God. The only bad part about that plan is if the kid grows up and wants to be a scientist or something and he's like 104 pounds. What a waste.
You go into fertility. You become a fertility doctor. Firewood Art is over on TikTok now. Sun Valley Fox is pretty handsome fella. I escaped the woodshed.
He's over on stop doing no, you're a platform jumper.
Oh, we are just making your blood pressure go up.
No kidding. You guys are. I'm going to be dead after this for sure.
Wow. Disney Kid, our own moderator, is chiming in and goes, General, I've heard the Sun Valley Fox is pretty handsome, but he can't turn his handsomeness up to 11.
No, he can't. I have the ability to turn this up or turn it down. Ladies out there, I can turn this down. So you can focus on what we're saying, but I can't turn it off.
Okay.
I can't quite get it. I'm sorry. It won't go that far low.
Sister Sammy Joe goes, does anyone remember the stream where I got thrown into the woodshed 52 times in the same stream?
Wouldn't surprise me at all.
She holds the record till this day.
No shit. Well, deservedly so. You know what? I don't think Sammy Joe got a chance to listen to the live broadcast of the podcast
I don't
today.
think so either.
She wouldn't be so nice to me right now. Because I exposed her. She almost got fired in Las Vegas, and she didn't know.
Yes.
And
why
today,
are you giving it all away?
Because I'm not telling them what happened. They're going to have to listen to the podcast to find out why.
Oh.
She was this fucking close.
Wow, Danny H. is really pushing your buttons tonight.
That motherfucker.
Sun Valley Fox is the man, the myth, and the legend.
He's the man, all right.
Lionheart says, can't get me here either, General, to my hottest queen ever on Rumble. He's over on Rumble.
Okay, but to be fair, Lionheart, she's the only queen. So it's not like there's 85 queens and Gen X Mom's the hottest queen. She's the only queen. That's it. So it's just one. Yeah.
Okay.
She's also the hottest queen, the ugliest queen, the greatest queen, the worst queen. She's all of them because there's only one. So she's everything. The slowest, the fastest, the up, the down, the yin yang, in and out. She's all of them because there's only one. I'm just saying. I'm trying to explain things.
Sammy Joe says, keep on knocking, but you can't come in, General.
So much of life is passing me by.
She's got Facebook on lock.
Does she?
Yes, she does. Yes, she does.
Well, listen, we're over our time on the show. It's the fastest hour in radio.
Yeah, it went by
Thank
fast
you guys
tonight.
for playing along with us. Join us every week. Some week we'll do trivia. Some week we'll just have conversations about things on the internet that we've seen. Sometimes we'll answer questions like today, and we'll just bounce off of each other. You never know what to expect, but 3 times a week, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, 6 o'clock Los Angeles time, which is how we started things here, letting you guys know to mark your calendars. Just take your phone right now and set the alarm. Just take your phone right now and set it for Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, 6 p.m. Los Angeles time, and then you're never going to miss it.
Hey.
Or join Patreon. It's $1. You get to see all the behind-the-scenes stuff, all the Gen X stuff that is not fit for human consumption. We don't share it with everybody. The behind-the-scenes stuff, and you get an email just says, hey, we're going on. And that way you get a personal email, smoke signals that the platforms can't stop. They can't stop us from sending you smoke signals, and you get to know where you're at.
So do you have like a announcement about tomorrow, maybe? Do you want to tell people that have stuck it through till the very end? Your plan for the morning?
Our plan? Because you promised or I wouldn't do it.
Yeah, I said, let's do it.
Tomorrow morning, we are going to do a world show at 10 o'clock. It is almost all politics. But what the world show is and this is a big thing, is that I ask you what's going on. If there's a story that's going on in Canada, we can call you in Canada and go, what the fuck is going on? I tell you what's going on in the United States because people, they're always calling me and texting, what's Trump doing and what's the Senate doing and what's Congress doing and what's going on. And I just tell you what's going on by looking out my front door.
There's a lot going on right now.
I just tell you, well, I'm on the ground here. This is what's going on at the lowest level. The lowest level, I look out my front door and just say, well, this is what's really happening. Fuck the news. This is what's I can see it. But I expect the same from you guys. If you guys are in Ireland or you're in England or you're somewhere in Germany and some shit's going on, I need to know from you guys. You're there. Don't make me go to the BBC. Just let me email me. Let me call you and go, well, what's going on? Tell me.
What world show is going to be on what platforms? Because we're not going to be on all platforms.
We're not going to be on TikTok because any political talk over there gets you banned. So we're not going to be I think tomorrow we're going to be on YouTube and X. Sammy Joe probably whine and complain and demand we get on one of the Facebook pages. But just so you know, it's going to be, and if you're on Patreon, I send you an email, say in half an hour, we're going to be live, and tells you where and what time, what we're doing. Just a quick email. We don't advertise. We don't bother you guys ever. And we don't sell your information to anybody. It's just a way. It's the only way for us to communicate directly with you. We have no other way. We can put a post up and hope you see it. But Patreon, it's $1, but it's a good way to just let you know what's going on. Plus, you can scroll back and see all the behind the scenes shit, which is really fun.
Yeah, Dr. Satellite on Rumble for $1 wants to know if it's for me. Banana Sauce shirts will be available on the store. Dr. Satellite, we'll talk, okay? I'm going to have to sneak it in.
No. Not a goddamn chance. I will be a barbarian at the gate.
Well, you said you're going to hand over the reins to me about
Yeah, you want me to set everything up where all you can do is waltz in and just decorate a few things after I've done all the hard work. That's what you want.
I appreciate it. So tomorrow morning, World Show.
10 o'clock, 10 a.m. Los Angeles time for sure on YouTube and X. I got some stuff. People, I usually respond.
10 a.m. on the West Coast. It'll be 1, 11, 12, 1 o'clock on the East Coast. So 10 a.m. on the West Coast and 1 p.m. on the East Coast. There you go.
Just
tomorrow.
So you guys know, we're going to do that. I usually answer all these things in emails. There's so much going on. There's just a few things to talk about, some basic stuff, scoop of chocolate, scoop of vanilla. We just look at everything through common sense and tell you what's going on at street level. If you're out of the country or you're in country, you want some just stripped down version of what's going on, I'll just tell you it's from the Gen X point of view. It's just, I know I use this example all the time, but this will help you out. When someone says, O.J. Simpson was found innocent, and how did that? He killed his wife. I'm telling you right now, O.J. killed his wife. We all know it. Every generation, he fucking killed his wife. I don't care what they found. I'm giving it to you nuts and bolts. I'm giving it to you at street level. I got my cup of coffee. I'm looking out my front door. He fucking killed his wife. End of story. I don't care what the news says. That's the way we look at everything. Not everything do I align myself with Trump with. Quite a bit I do, but every now and then I stand up and, it's not fucking cool, man. You shouldn't do that. And I say stuff, but I give it to you, common sense, right from the gut. And the gut instinct's usually right with everybody, not just me, with all you guys. So we'll see tomorrow. If you guys will probably have 4 people watching tomorrow, but it'll build. The audience will build back up to where it was before, but we'll let people know.
Jeremy Underhill is saying good night, Bottom of the Glass Nation. Great show, he said.
Thank you, Jeremy. So we look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow. It's Friday. The podcast drops at 12:02 a.m. Look forward to that. The kids got a show either tonight or tomorrow for the jukebox. And 10 a.m. tomorrow is a world show. And no, I don't know about a garage show yet. I won't commit to what we're doing, but we are in the works for bringing some things around, and we'll figure that out as we go. So say goodnight, Gracie.
Good night, Gracie.
Thank you guys for tuning in. Not sure where you're listening in from around the planet, AM, FM, Sirius XM, or perhaps you tuned in on the Armed Service Radio Network. Remember 2 things in life. They're both very, very important. Number 1, wherever you go in life, there you are. And number 2, I'm out. I'll catch you guys on the flip side. I'm gone, baby.